Okay, men, I want to take a look at a verse, and we're going to start a series. I'm going to do a number of these devotionals, but I'm going to start with Romans chapter 8, verse 29. It says, "For whom he foreknew, he also predestinated to be conformed to the image of his Son, that we might be the firstborn among many brethren." I want to take some time and take a look at Jesus' life and Jesus' manhood. Jesus was God manifest in the flesh, but he was also a man, and I believe he was a man among men, and I believe that we can learn some things about manhood by taking a look at Jesus' life. One of the things that it challenges me, excites me, or especially in terms of manhood, was when Jesus was in the Garden of Gethsemane, and they were coming to get him, the crowds, they had clubs and they had torches and spears and swords and all of that, and they came looking for Jesus. And I loved it. He got up from prayer and he went right out there and he confronted them face to face, and he said, "Who are you looking for?" And they said, "Jesus of Nazareth." And he said, "I am he." And I believe, actually it says "I am he" in the King James Version, but he is in italics. And really what Jesus said was, "I am." You know, it's like when God asked Moses, or Moses asked God his name, and he said, "Tell him I am that I am." It's like Jesus said, "I am." And the Bible says they all fell to the ground. And it doesn't tell us how long they were on their face, but Jesus stood there and waited for them to get up and then basically go off with them. He knew what he was going to face. But that was manhood. He went and he faced his enemies. He faced his battles. He didn't run from the fight, in a sense, if I could say it that way. He went in there and confronted the situation. So we're going to take a period of time and just take a look at the characteristics of Jesus' manhood, and because that's what we're supposed to be conformed into. And I got news for you. Jesus wasn't a lot of what these pictures show. Some effeminate-looking guy with sheep underneath his arms. He was a carpenter. He was a hard worker. He was a strong man. He had strong character, strength physically, and we're going to take a look at his life and take a look at his manhood and begin to be conformed to that. So stick with us each week as we look at Jesus' manhood.